We're picking up our Rhodes adventure after already playing time travelers in Old Town and setting sail on the best boat tour of our lives. But believe it or not, we've barely scratched the surface of what Rhodes has to offer. So, with our curiosity on high and our sunblock at the ready, we left town to uncover more history, food, culture, and those famous beaches this island is known for.
Rhodes isn't just about ancient walls and cobblestone streets. It's also got some of the most stunning mosaics and criminally underrated beaches, especially on the island's east side. You've got hangouts like Anthony Quinn Bay with water so clear it's practically showing off. Miraculous monasteries like Tsambika, where prayers for babies are whispered, and Kalithea Springs, once a therapeutic hotspot in ancient times, now a chic spot to soak up some history.
Just a little further down the east coast lies Lindos, one of 3 ancient cities on Rhodes. With its chic vibes, vibrant food scene, and postcard-perfect streets, Lindos has views that could give even Santorini a run for its money. We spent a few days soaking it all in and met Markos and his wife Karen, who own Kava Kantina, a wine bar with an unbeatable vibe. Markos has roots in New York, but after being raised in Lindos, it has always been home. Now he's back, blending his passion for Greek wine with the charm of this ancient city.
This place drew me back because it's part of my DNA. We had an idea of moving possibly somewhere in Europe, but when we got here, we just fell in love all over again.
Markos and Karen's Kava Kantina is more than just a wine bar. It's a love letter to Greek wine. They've curated some of the most unique and amazing bottles you can find, introducing visitors to flavors they might have never known existed. It's new, it's fresh, but it's got that old Lindos magic.
Greek wine has just exploded. It's phenomenal in the last probably 12 years of where Greek wine has evolved.
Lindos may be full of modern flair, but it hasn't lost touch with its roots, which is what makes it so magical.
I think many visitors that come here, especially Lindos, they're spellbound. They're just enamored. That sense of history, the streets, the idea of walking in a town where there are no cars and trying to hold on to what Lindos is still resonates and remains today. And that's what makes it special.
And while wandering the streets and soaking up history is a must, you really can't beat the view from the swim spot below at St. Paul's Bay. It's the kind of place where your Instagram game just can't lose.
If you're looking to venture even further, Lindos is a perfect launch pad to explore the forests, mountains, and more historical gems on the island. Head across to the west coast and you'll find Monolithos, home to a popular castle and some of the most jaw-dropping views you'll see.
Rhodes is a tapestry of history, beauty, and culture. So on our last day in Lindos, Rett and I took a moment to reflect on our 2.5 weeks of exploring this incredible island.
The one thing I think I will always remember is we all live amongst these sliding doors of history. And it's beautiful to see how all of the cultures have left their mark on Rhodes and how it's still here for you to see.
Oh man, walking down Spiros' favorite street, we walked through an entire timeline on one street. And it was just so cool to do that with someone who knew so much information about the island.
We were so blessed to get connected with the right person in Rhodes, and the passion that he has for the history here made me appreciate this place so much more. Then through Spiros, we got connected with Savas, who is a marine biologist, and his company Bluetopia, the stuff that they're doing.
Seeing the dolphins, for being the dolphin-loving mermaid that I am, was such an experience. I mean, made of magic. And it's really so cool because of what Bluetopia is doing. The way that they're combining these experiences along with education, I think it's a great way to help connect the public more to where their source of food comes from.
This is the most unique experience for a boat tour that I think that might exist in all of Greece.
So when I studied abroad for a summer here many years ago, the island definitely was not as busy as it is now.
One thing that really surprised me is actually how much tourism there is here, even in May.
Yeah, I think that's because of how cosmopolitan Rhodes is. Spiros told us how Rhodes has always been a very cosmopolitan island.
We met people who live here from all over the world, and that's not something that you see on other Greek islands. I feel like in a way, you're a bit more accepted as an outsider here, and that's part of the beauty of Rhodes. In Rhodes, you're not just walking through history, you're living in it, amongst cultures that have shaped this island for centuries. This melting pot of civilizations has always been a hub for knowledge, ideas, and respect for diversity. It's as Spiro said, the true marvel of Rhodes is that it's gone from being many powerful civilizations to one. The civilization of Rhodes.
Click here to check out our other episodes on Rhodes, or hit that subscribe button to follow along as we continue our epic journey through Greece.